Hey guys, it's Coach Mike. I want to show you some of the activities we're going to be working on tomorrow during our SAQ session. These are things you can do right at home and things you should be watching to prepare yourself for the Saturday sessions. What I'm going to show you are some balance training activities, some deceleration activities, a few strengthening activities, so when we do get into movement on our SAQ sessions, your body is properly aligned, you're coordinating your opposite shoulder and opposite hip, you have a good strong center of gravity, and you're prepared to move. Take a look at these, try them at home, and get ready for the sessions on Saturday.
I'm starting with a bird dog variation, and this is just moving the legs. And the reason I'm separating the hands and legs at this point is to teach you how to just control your hips, keep them very level and square to the ground. The other thing you want to do is make sure you don't lift the leg too high. You really want to fire and activate the glute as opposed to twisting and torquing the torso and using the lower back to move and manipulate the hip. Now I start to incorporate the hands, and this starts to teach that coordination of opposite hand, opposite foot's heel. You can see you also have to keep that core strong and tight, hips very level to the ground to maintain good posture through this entire movement. Now we're moving to an upright position, but continuing to work on postural control with some single leg running mechanics. Working on a single leg forces us to activate the core muscles of the glutes, hips, and abdominals, and firms up our center of gravity by training our balance over our base of support. As we move into an extended position, we get a good stretch through that hamstring of the balance leg, and then moving that raised leg into hip flexion trains our coordination, especially when adding the opposite arm movement. Also notice the positioning of the raised leg with the ankle, knee, and hip all aligned through the same shoulder. I'm using a bench as a point of reference for positioning, and it can also assist with balance if you feel unstable at first, but you can use the seat of a chair or a low table at home. Here's a good activity to help you get through the ground quickly. Make sure that your alignment is good with a straight line from your shoulders down through your ankles, and you should be a little more than arm's length away from the wall, and think about driving that knee towards the wall to mimic forward propulsion. If you can control your posture and maintain balance through deceleration, you'll be able to change direction faster, which will in turn make you quicker on the field. We'll learn this pattern moving in a straight line, but we will progress to lateral and rotational deceleration in the coming weeks. This activity will also strengthen the muscles, tendons, and ligaments of the leg.
So those are the 4 core movements we're going to be working on tomorrow. We're going to learn how to coordinate our opposite shoulder with our opposite hip, learn how to generate some power into the ground to propel ourselves forward, make us run a bit faster. Also learn how to slow ourselves down by decelerating once we hit the ground. And also, very important, keeping postural control through all the activities, making sure our center of gravity is strong so we can control our movement on the field. Try these at home tonight. Prepare yourselves for tomorrow's session. Looking forward to seeing you all in the Saturday morning sessions. Have a good night.